Hello and welcome to another Bosko's Toy Box, where I'm back with more toy collectibles. And this time I have an abundance of Matchbox and Hot Wheels. I want to see how much I can get through them in one video here. So I'm going to start off with all these Matchboxes, which I got some at Dollar Tree, some at 99-cent store, some at Walmart, and I think even Target. Which I really can't remember which specific one. So I've just been buying and grabbing. So this first one is the mini Dozer, which I will open up. And some of these also came from my friend Mike, because we buy each other Hot Wheels and Matchboxes. So here's the mini Dozer, which is pretty cool because Matchbox makes pretty cool little construction vehicles. And it's got the raising of the shovel. Okay, put that there. Next up, speaking of construction, we've got a dump Dozer. Okay, in green and black and white. And as you can see, it says, actually let me take it out of the package so you can see it just a little bit better. As you can see, it says, if it does that hard focus, come on, MBX Mining Company. So it can hold coal or gravel. If you don't have coal, you got gravel. So very cool. And it does have those back wheels, as you can see, because it has the fronts, but the small little back wheels, which sort of makes it roll. Of course, it's not a racing car, but it does roll on the ground. So, but this is mainly used for construction, so it's not going to do that much rolling around. Okay. Next up, we've got I will show you. Matchbox is doing a Jeep series, and there are actually 10 series. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, 10 Jeeps in the series. So I will pause that really quick to show you. Okay, or I'm sorry, you can pause it, and I'll just hold it up so you can pause it. There we go. I'll get to speaking right. This one is Jeep Willys Concept. And if you can, because I'm going to take it out of the package. That's if it will open. And the thing about this Jeep is, if you can kind of tell that little logo, I think it's supposed to be a polar bear, because as you can see, it says polar on the side. Kind of a weird looking polar bear, because it's got some other graphic or some kind of design inside of the polar bear, but it is supposed to be a polar bear, I'm assuming. And then I'll just show you that top view. You can see it's a 4-seater. It's got the roll cage, and it rolls pretty nice, as you can see. So that's actually pretty cool. Okay, next up, my friend Mike got me one of the Jurassic World Matchboxes, which I just have not even got around to getting yet. So this is actually my first, my second, because I did get one way back before the movie came out. So this is my second Jurassic World car. I forgot about that first one I got. But this one is a Mauler hauler. And screw it, because I want to open that up. I want to see this. So this does have a movable back part. It's a cage, and I will show you. There is a molding of a skeletized dinosaur bones. There you go. Lighting kind of sucks because the sun is actually going down at 4 o'clock right now. But I'm trying to get some kind of light in here to show you. And if you can see that tempo on the side, not too sure. I'm going to have to look at this off camera. God, I don't even know what kind of tempo that's supposed to be on the side. But there you go. You get a little bit of a idea of what that's supposed to be, I guess. And there's a front. Okay, so pretty cool, and it does roll really nice. Okay, next up is, I'm going to show you this submarine. Back about 2 or 3 months ago, I bought a 5-pack, and this blue submarine was in that 5-pack. So this other one that they just have released, called the Deep Diver, is green with a mermaid on the side that says Deptunes. Is it Deptune? Is that a D? Let's see. Because it's not an N for Neptune. Okay, so it looks like it's Deptune's Navigator. Because I'm looking at it through my camera. But you get like a little mermaid on the side in green and some blue, and actually it's got the blue kind of dome where this one had orange and blue. And I will show you the back, because it does have, let's see, neither of these propellers move, so they are non-movable propellers. And they both have the claws in the front. Okay, so that is pretty cool. I actually like it that it's got these little logos on the side, as opposed to just, well, the blue one had like bubbles. It had like air bubbles. And I'm trying to see what this one is. It's very hard to see because the lighting sucks in here, and small tempos on the side. Okay, the next one, which I really like, I like the color in this. I like the grayish, almost like charcoal color. This is called the Blockade Buster. And I actually got this like 3 or 4 days ago. And I found it at Walmart. That's the one I remember I found at Walmart. But I just love the colors on it. And turret does move. 360 all the way around. And I'll just show you the back a little bit. So that's a very cool tank, and it doesn't have that good of mobility. It's got 4 wheels on the bottom, but you know, you're not going to do that much moving around with a tank. Okay. Next up, I have probably like one of my favorites of the Matchbox, like little kind of Jeep, or it's actually a Land Rover, but this is the Land Rover Defender 110, and this actually goes with a Matchbox playset that I bought at a thrift store, which you're like rolling around inside of a swamp, and then I think it's an alligator that pops out, and it's actually in one of my videos. And I'm still trying to get this open because it didn't open right. But I really like the logo on this, that MBX Swamp Tours, actually. Love that alligator on the side. And of course it's the same thing. And even in the back, if we'll do a hard focus, it does say Land Rover on the back there. And I like that back with the ladder, spare tire, very cool. And it rolls really nice. So very cool addition. Trying to do a focus. This camera is not wanting to cooperate a lot. Okay, so the next one, which I got just the other day at a different Walmart. This is an MBX Teow 50T. Of course, it's tow, but it's abbreviated TOW like that. And this is this tow truck actually can be bought in a recent 5-pack that just came out. And this camera just is not cooperating. There we go. It's kind of doing a focus. I actually like the colors on this. The only thing that I don't like is that this is not, it doesn't move up and down, it doesn't do a swivel. But let's see if I can do some kind of, let's try to tow the Jeep. I don't even think this has a tow hitch. Let's see. I don't even know if you can, there we go. Okay, so let me lower the camera a bit and I will show you that, and I'm going to do a zoom in too. Okay, so as you can see, it's got, on this one, it's got like a little bottom lip on it. It's not much. Actually, it's not working now for some reason, because I had it. Oh, maybe I can't. Let's do the Jeep. Maybe the Jeep will work. Well, for the most part, as you can see, it's not going to stay on secure, but it does get towed. And again, I apologize for the lighting, but as you can see, it does work in some sense. Even with this, it does work, but it does pop off pretty damn easy. I don't even think any of these cars that I opened up now have got a true tow hitch, or like a, no, I shouldn't say a tow hitch, that it's got like a indent where you can tow it. So let me just keep it off to the side there. Okay, next up, and I'm going to move the camera back up. Okay, next up, I've been actually looking for this one because it's been out, I think, during the summertime. But this is a meter Maid, M-A-D-E, not M-A-I-D, like a meter Maid, but it's still a meter Maid police car. Been looking for this for a while. I guess it's just been a popular car, at least in all the toy aisles I go to. I just like this little police meter Maid car. I just like it. So I'm glad I finally got it to be in my collection. And my friend Mike actually bought one too, because he actually thought it was a pretty cool little police car. So glad to have it in my collection. Next up is a Desert Thunder V16, and this is actually, I love the whole side of this Desert Thunder car, or truck I should say. It's a Matchbox Alien Study lab truck, which is very cool, and it's part of the MBX Explorers line, which I will, let's see if I can show you right there. There we go, Explorers line. And I'll show you the back, if you can kind of see that. But that is an awesome little, like almost like a crime lab truck, but it's an alien study lab truck. And try to do a close-up of that alien there. If the camera doesn't want to, there we go, camera finally focuses. Got a cool little alien there. And actually, I actually think I do have a photo idea, because I just bought the Matchbox Big Boot alien set. So this actually might go with a toy photo that maybe I'll do it tonight. And then the last one of the Matchboxes that I got is this very cool BMW R1200 GS motorcycle. Again, part of the MBX Explorers line. And what's cool about this one is that it's, I would say, I don't know, not like, almost like the only thing that is not metal, of course, is the wheels. The wheels are plastic, but the whole entire, and the, the windshield part here, but the whole entire body is metal, which I just absolutely love. I love how this is just, I mean, and it's a heavy, for what it is, compared to other like little Matchbox cars, it's got some weight to it. So I actually really like that, and it's got the travel boxes in the back here, you know, so you can put like storage boxes, so when you're traveling you can keep whatever you want to travel with. So that's very cool. And the only thing about this one is that it doesn't have good rolling to it. Like, you just can't push it and race it across the table, because it is somewhat wobbly, but it does stand up on its own. And actually, let me just lower the camera just a little bit so you can actually see that. So see, I mean, even if you try to push it a little bit, it tends to fall over, but it actually it has a lot of tendency to fall over, but it does stand on its own. So it's very cool that they are actually making stuff that's like metal. I know some of the stuff is metal on their cars, like even I probably don't have, like, I don't know. Actually, I don't think I have anything that's like, some of this is metal actually. The green body is metal, and then the wheels and everything else is plastic. But it's kind of nice to see that like most of the vehicle is all metal. So that is actually pretty cool. So that is my Matchbox line that I bought within the last few weeks. Keeping reserves here, waiting for it to grow in the big of a collection that I can show off like in one video. So I have a handful more of Hot Wheels that I will do in another video. So in the comments below, let me know which was your favorite Matchbox that I picked up. And also in the description below, I have my Flickr toy photo page. Check out all my toy photos I've been doing. And also in the description below, check out all my friends in the Collectors Talk Trading Circle, all their videos and all their toy pickups. And until next time, this is Bosko signing off.